fuck being on some chill shit. We go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bill shit. And I don't feel that shit, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth, nigga. My actions being louder than my words, nigga. How you slow, I was chill, slow down to earth, nigga. Niggas wanna do it, we can do it on their turf, nigga. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the bitches out here holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but the way I lay up. The shit a motherfucking layup. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
The acclaim, top of the chain, so I bet you know the name. Getting all the fans entertained. The acclaim, running in the game, and we in our own lane. Everybody saying that they wanna be acclaimed.
The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what?
If you believe yours is the only way, then you're the fool who lives to die. Will you deserve all hell you're gonna pay on the other side? Once you reach the other side.
Won't you reach the other side? That means you're going to hell.
What is up, boys?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, sir? How you doing, Mr. Daniel? You still trapped in Cali?
This is my last episode being in California. Next week, I will be back in the comfort of my home with my beautiful setup, with my nice sounds and visuals and all of that greatness. So very, very excited for that. And yeah, last episode here.
Well, congratulations, sir, for being away for that amount of time and still doing what you have to do. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, another week of the 3D Wrestling Podcast. It is a Wednesday night, so you know what that means. We are not in AEW attendance along with the other three people that are there. So my name is Dre Maker, the only, the LDS syndrome, the little Dre, the little D of this whole podcast. And to my right or left, depending on how zigzag you are, you got the one and only Mr. Daniel Lamar. How you doing, sir?
I am great. The one DL right. Yeah, I'm chilling, man. It's been a wild week. I'm out here in Cali doing these training classes for my job. I got Tekken 8 on the company card. But yeah, it's been cool out here. I've literally packed only wrestling shirts the entire time I was here. So, you know, I gotta get stopped by some people. Everyone's like, oh, and the guy at my Dunkin' Donuts, you know. Time I come in there, he's talking to me about it, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, it's been quite the fucking week. And I cannot wait to talk about some of the things that we heard on Monday, heard and saw from a great episode of Monday Night Raw on Monday.
All the way around, all the way. We got some catching up to do. Mr. DJ King Apollo, he has a headache, but he also says, fuck Dan Schneider. How you doing, sir?
Top of the morning, 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 top of the.
That's a lot of top. Okay.
All right. So, sorry, I was waiting for the applause to stop. So, I just watched Quiet on the Set twice. So I'm really just like, I've come to realize I don't want to like nothing to associate nothing with my 90s. anymore. I'm just childhood sucks, and I'm waiting for Disney to drop their Quiet on the Set, which they're never going to do because Disney's a multi-billion-dollar company, and they'll never let something like that go through the cracks. I miss wrestling. So my good friends, these two lovely folks, are gonna fill y'all in, and I'm just gonna nod. The only thing I got is someone called
Hell of a pause.
ain't no pause.
We ain't no pause. We about to fill you in.
Resume. Anyways, all I got is that someone called Dijak Shaft, and he said I'm white. So
He did.
What?
You ain't
What's-
see that Tuesday?
No, what's going on? I did this
Let me just
NXT.
tell you what. Let
Yeah,
me
it
tell
was-
you what happened
yeah.
real quick. So he comes out. Brooks Jensen came out, cut this promo. Not Brooks Jensen, sorry. Josh Briggs comes out, cuts this promo. I don't believe a word that this man is saying, by the way. He comes out in his Sons of Anarchy vest, talking about he's the man of mayhem. I'm like, bro, whatever. I literally don't believe you.
Hmm.
Obafemi comes out, being Obafemi, basically letting that nigga know you don't want this smoke. I will kill you. Like, you ain't built for this. You ain't on my level. I will literally fuck you up. To then
Jesus.
which Dijak comes out, and Dijak's like, I already told you, bruh, that I'm next in line. And then Josh Briggs was like, hold on, you fake ass Shaft. And he cuts this stupid promo, to which Dijak was like, did you just call me Shaft? And he's like, yeah. Dijak pulls his hand up. He goes, but I'm white. Crowd pops.
Oh my
Literally
god.
made Josh Briggs look like a fucking moron. It was
That's
incredible. Josh Briggs has no business being involved at all in this program. Respectfully.
I think they're going to most likely try to make it a triple threat. You know,
That's what I would assume so.
those three. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
This
they're
is
trying to.
this is literally like the triple threat at Wrestle Kingdom with David Finlay, John Moxley, and Will Ospreay. It's like Ospreay literally
Completely.
told him, he's like, what the fuck is he even doing here? Like, this match was for us. Like, why is he here?
And then he end up winning,
He did.
which is crazy.
Josh Briggs definitely is not winning that North American title though. Like, let's just not even try to act like that's gonna be a thing.
You never know down in the land of NXT, but Obafemi he's definitely up there, so he ain't losing that title no time soon.
That's true.
So,
But yeah. SmackDown? What happened on SmackDown? Is that the Rock concert?
was that the concert on SmackDown? I believe it
Yeah.
was. Yes, the concert was on SmackDown, and also the return of Hollywood Rock theme. Which okay, we get a pop for that.
That was cool. I love that song. That was a great theme song. I didn't particularly care about the concert, personally. I thought there were some funny parts to it. But I don't like that we are like, if you're gonna be a heel, be a fucking heel. I don't like that was like a thing, that he's like literally playing a babyface because they're in Tennessee. When you could have easily just been like, The Rock could have been like, yeah, I started out in Tennessee. I used to be Flex Cavana, and the best thing I accomplished since then is not having to come back to this fucking place. Basically, along those lines. Like, there's no reason that you're pandering as a babyface to this crowd. So I don't know. That was really my takeaway of that. And what else happened on SmackDown? I don't entirely remember. I'm still sipping that raw juice. Pause.
Oh,
Look at the rod. Look at the rod.
whoa.
I mostly said it, Duran, to see what I was gonna get out of you. Yeah, nigga, I meant what I said.
I don't know where we're going with that, but
I can tell you where we're going. Oh, my brother, testimony. He's coming.
I hate you, bro. It's like Batista with the collection plate.
Oh my gosh.
Right now, you got to do the
Ooh.
fucking spin. The fucking. Anyways, yeah, you guys go back to reviewing, and I'll just be here.
So what happened on SmackDown, Dre?
Wasn't much memorable moments that I think about it. We got our AJ Styles LA Knight confirmation match.
Which was a masterpiece. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Wasn't too much. Got right to the point. Come out. LA Knight gets all his shit in. Talks about, cuts this great promo, blah, 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 blah. AJ comes out. Boom. Knocks you down. Chair over the throat. I accept.
Perfect.
Direct and to the point. And yeah. Great job.
It reminded me of when Triple H and Undertaker first had their program back at WrestleMania 17, and it wasn't like a main event match, but it was still a marquee match, and then almost the same shit happened.
Something.
Yeah, it was just like two big stars they threw at them, and now they about to have a bang out match at WrestleMania. So I enjoy it.
But guess what? There's also, for the people who want to complain, there's a story here. The story here is that when AJ came back, and LA Knight pretty much like shoved him out the way, and AJ felt some type of way since then. Then they had the fatal 4-way match. Then my man flew across the country because he said, "Nah, you definitely ain't about to get this title shot." And then now LA Knight's pissed that he cost him the match. And yeah, there's a story there. There's a story. There's a good story, and they're gonna beat the shit out of each other at WrestleMania.
I enjoy it.
What more could you ask for? Simple, to the point. Old school rules, new school tools. I think that's the statement it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
We kind of miss the mark here on possibly the greatest stunners to RKO combination with Austin Theory. And
we almost had it. Almost had it.
He got
It
the
could have been a
stunner.
little bit smoother.
Yeah, he got the stunner and
missed a step.
just by a half step. And yeah, we
I
lost.
feel like they should reverse it. They should do the stunner into the RKO, because to have him then try to pop up. I mean, he got pretty high up for jumping standard, but to have him pop up to do just reverse it.
So that was I think did Jimmy Uso accept the WrestleMania challenge, or no? That was Monday.
Jimmy Uso cut a great promo backstage.
That was the backstage promo, yeah.
Great promo backstage that he accepts the challenge. He was talking, and I loved it. I love the passion. I love his verbiage. He accepts the challenge. You always gonna be little brother, Another great story. Another great story. I'm trying to think what happened with the Bailey and Dakota main evented.
Yeah,
Bailey got her ass beat.
Pretty much, that was all there is to that.
And then Naomi got her ass beat. I don't know where Bianca went, but that's what's going on there.
She went home.
Well, yeah, sometimes you just gotta go home. So yeah, well, that's pretty good. But Raw, this Monday's Raw, from front to back, Dre, was a great show. Great show. Like
from top to bottom, you can't really get no.
Top to bottom, the show made sense. Nothing was wasted on Monday. The opener, Jey Uso coming out. I swear to God, his entrance just gets me every fucking time. Like I just be ready to fucking I'm all in. Knows his brother's there, calls his brother out. Brother gets in the ring, tells his brother how he misses him and all that shit, which was nice and sentimental. But then Jimmy gets on the mic, cuts the promo of his life, making total sense of you left, you went and became this main event star, you went and won the tag titles without me, and you're out here partnering up with Cody Rhodes and all this. He's like, you left me. And like, yeah, you could make a case that, Jimmy he's right. So yeah, that was great. Beat the yeet out your ass and, all that stuff. And then they start scrapping and Solo fucks in love. But then Cody Rhodes comes out to the biggest pop just to let him know, hey, Jay, I still got your back, baby. It was such a solid opener to Monday Night Raw.
Cody just every week his star power just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I
Bro.
was literally just thinking this earlier today, right? Because I was watching this video and it was like, oh, the greatest WrestleMania returns. And it was Cody Rhodes, I think at like number 10. And he had just been released from his contract at AEW like 46 days before WrestleMania that year. And I'm just thinking, like, what would the WWE be doing? Like, I'm not saying that they would be in dire straits right now because obviously they could build anything out of anything. But if Cody never left AEW, if he never took that step out, who would be that guy to be up against Roman right now at WrestleMania 39 and WrestleMania 40 for that matter?
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I still think WWE would have done great things because you got to also remember that after Cody did return, he was gone for 9 months.
Yeah.
And they were still doing great television, great, amazing pay-per-views while Cody was gone. Like that Survivor Series War Games with Sammy with the Bloodline. That was while Cody was gone. SummerSlam, that was really good. That was when Cody was gone. Yeah, I mean, I think they still would have been great, but it's just no one. Cody is the biggest babyface in all of wrestling. The whole thing, like there's no bigger babyface. And I want to talk about something because I see like Dave Meltzer talking about like, oh, Will Ospreay has more charisma than Cody and all of this about Cody. The only thing that Will Ospreay does better than Cody is be athletic. That is literally the only thing that Ospreay does that is better than Cody Rhodes. He is not a better talker than Cody Rhodes. He is not better at emotion than Cody Rhodes. Yeah. You can go bell to bell better. Sir, you don't sell moves. Like you don't sell. You're an amazing athlete. He is the best athletic wrestler today. And I have no problem saying that. Will Ospreay is the best athletic wrestler today. Not even up for debate. But are you emotionally invested in Will Ospreay matches, or are you just really into the physicality and the athleticism? Like I'm not watching a Will Ospreay match like, Will, please just get up, please. Like you could do this, like how I would for how I have done for a Cody match, ever. So it's like first of all, you're comparing just two completely different styles, and it's like, and it's funny you're going to say that Will Ospreay is all this and like he's wrestling in front of how many people in the arena? He's wrestling in front of how many people watching at home? It's like, why are you even like? There's no need to compare them. They're two completely different wrestlers in different companies, and one company does one thing, one company does the other thing. I grew up loving sports entertainment, loving emotional investment. Yes, I love Will Ospreay and I love Will Ospreay matches, but I don't watch Will Ospreay matches on an emotional investment. I watch them in just like an athletic investment. Like, and they're completely different things. And people you want to compare the two, but it's like the hardcore fans are gonna be into that. But the people who just want to escape reality and dive into something that like they can relate to, like you don't watch a Will Ospreay match and you relate to it. You don't look at Will Ospreay and you relate to him.
That's true. I mean, like in all of his matches that I've watched so far, like I know you guys watch a whole lot more in Japan and whatnot. Before I'm watching the States, like the only thing emotion wise is probably the Kenny Omega match, but I don't even think there was much of a storyline with it. honestly. We're like, besides who's the best in the world or something like that, or
That's the basis of the match.
yeah.
The only thing was, and it was great, was the press conference before the Wrestle Kingdom match. And Kenny was talking, and Will got upset. Will like was talking to him. He's like, talking about like COVID and wrestling in Japan and the struggle and like his friend dying and having to watch his friend be buried on like an iPad or some shit like that. But it's like that doesn't put like the investment into the match though.
Mhm.
Like yeah, when you watch a Will Ospreay match, like yeah, you're gonna get an amazing show of athleticism, amazing. And I'm not knocking them. They're just two completely different things. Like you can have all these matches where you're beating the fuck out of each other and going at a fast pace and doing your flippy flops and 360s and hooskadoos and hooskadon'ts. But
Blue Sky.
yeah, like you can do all that, but it's just like you're not like you can't compare the two because I don't watch a Will Ospreay match and like fearing for his health. Like fearing for like please get up, like we need you. Like not that rallying, like come on, like you're our guy, like we need you. Like it's like damn, that shit look like it hurt. Oh my god, this boy Will Ospreay he about to die out here. Like it's not. They're two completely different like types of investment, man. So,
And it's
I don't know.
pretty like, yeah, like Dave Meltzer, he always has his comments and things like that. But look, I'm gonna be honest with you. As much emotion we have into Cody right now, if Will Ospreay was in that slot against Roman Reigns, yeah, it would be an amazing match. Of course, will I have that flare of emotion? I don't know. Time will tell. Probably, maybe we'll never tell. But I don't think I would ever feel it. Right now, currently, I won't say ever, but right now, currently, I won't feel it.
Yeah, and that's all it is. It's like we watch that stuff just because we want to see. You want to see. Just like sure, I'm gonna watch a good match. I want to watch a good wrestling match. I want to watch these two dudes beat the shit out of each other. There's difference between like I want to just watch these dudes beat the shit out of each other, and I want to see this person reach that fucking pinnacle. Like this person who's worked so hard, I want to see them earn that. Like they've earned it, they deserve it. Like I want to see them get that, and that's the difference between a lot of people in AEW and a lot of people in WWE. Think about all of the people that went to AEW from WWE, like as a whole, because you realize none of the people who are like slated as like the guy or the girl went to WWE. It's like Edge. I love Edge. Edge is on my shirt. I love Edge. I always have since a kid. Love him. He was never the guy. He was like maybe the top heel at a point, but he was never the guy. Sasha was never the girl. Even Punk, as much as we wanted him to be the guy, he was never the guy. And now look at Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is the fucking guy.
Literally.
And that is being proven week in and week out.
And you want to know the crazy part about that?
What's that?
Cody has not even yet won a world title in WWE, I should say.
And
Right
how
now,
crazy is that?
Seth Rollins has been champion for I don't know how long, carrying the world heavyweight title brand and workhorse title and all that. And right now, he's still number 2. If that, number 3 actually, because if you want to count Roman, above everything else, like.
Bro, I'm gonna say something. Seth's title isn't even the second most important title in WWE.
That is true because this guy Gunther just
Like Gunther took that fucking Intercontinental title and just said, "I'm making this shit relevant," and he did. Because think about Seth, and I feel like this is his whole career, and it sucks because like there's always people, even in Seth's match with Drew, people are still only talking about Drew and Punk.
That's crazy.
And like that's even where like I start to feel a little bad for Roman at times. Because no one's talking about Rock and Roll, about Cody and Roman. So like this shit on Friday this week, where they're gonna be face to face, like that's gotta be they have to knock it out of the park.
In which I feel like Cody's promo on Raw was the tester on the rest of this rivalry, because I did for a moment feel that this whole Cody and Rock was overshadowing night 2. I know they're trying to promote and build for night 1, but honestly, night 1 sells itself. You got Cody, you got Seth, you got Roman, you got Rock. Even if they don't show up for the next 4 weeks, that match itself sells itself.
100%.
I thought we were focusing a little bit too much on this Cody Rock, my mama said, your mama this drama and whatnot. But at the end of the day, Cody versus Roman, finishing the fucking story, is the premier main event of WrestleMania. So, yeah, I was a little apprehensive a little bit with Cody's promo on Raw, like thinking it was going to be kind of cookie cutter and stuff like that. But boy, was I wrong.
Cutter. Let's get into that.
Boy,
If there's one thing that I can say is that there are few wrestlers, when they grab that microphone, I am fucking here with them. I'm hanging on to every word. You know the last person who was like that? Bray Wyatt. After he returned, I remember, when he would come out on SmackDown, my girlfriend, literally, like me and my girlfriend was sitting there watching. Bray would come out, bro. I would sit the fuck up. Sometimes I fucking cross my legs Indian style, or crisscross applesauce, don't cancel me, and on the couch and just be fucking enthralled like I was a child, like just hanging on to every word that he says. I'm in a fucking hotel room in California. I was watching that promo on Monday on this couch. I'm yelling in here by myself, like, let's fucking go, Cody. Like, talk to this motherfucker. Like, bro, I did not expect that to go the way that it did. But as soon as like he said asshole on live television with no bleep, I was like, oh, shit is about to get real. And I swear, Cody Rhodes, when he gets on that microphone, he can do it all. He can make you feel for him. He can make you rally behind him, like ready to go to fucking war for him. Like he can make you just want to cry. He can just make you feel proud. Like Cody can hit all aspects on that microphone. It was amazing, man. It was amazing. Then when he's like, you want to talk about my mom? Like, I'll talk about your mom. Everybody thought he was about to trash on her, and Cody was like, no. He's like, your mom was great. She helped me fucking beat Kevin Owens in a dark match. Like, Cody's promo to me was a fucking chef's kiss. That boy knocked it out of the fucking park. And then and he made a valid point. Tell him to Rock. The bell's got to ring.
That's it.
You ain't done this in a minute. What was Rock's last match? Cena?
I believe so. Yeah.
10 years? 11 years ago?
A long ass time ago, I tell you that.
Yeah, your last real match was 11 fucking years ago. You were blown up out of that after that 2 minutes with Jinder Mahal, bro. Like, Cody's right. That bell's going to ring. What are you going to do? Which version of Dwayne are we going to get? And then when he said, or the LDS, that emphasis that he put on dick when he said it too. He said that little dick syndrome. Bro, I lost my fucking mind. And that was just the beginning.
It was.
Because then when Paul comes out and he don't let, there's something about, and this is what, like, this is a real Cody Daquan Rose, is when Paul comes out and Paul be trying to get in the ring and Cody's basically like, nigga, don't bring your ass in this ring. Like, I get hyped every time, bro. Every fucking time.
He just really, yeah. You want to try it if you want to, but don't come any closer, motherfucker.
My God, man. Cody is just, he's hitting on all cylinders, man. I am so invested in this fucking story, man. Like, it was amazing.
And all 4 of them, I think, is going to be on the last Raw before WrestleMania. So might as well now just every match, just, plan for 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure that everything is pretty much sped up because we already know that segment between all 4 of them is going to go over entirely. So, yeah, we're going to be cooking. I might have to update that damn that My Way video. I've been seeing comments of people saying, "Oh, update it with the new promos and shit like that." So I might have to honestly do it.
You gonna put out a part 2?
I might have to put out a part 2. Honestly.
Yeah, don't even update it. Just part 2.
Yeah, definitely might just do that. So,
Mr. Martin,
but
I'll see you in a couple weeks. But yeah, that was a great time. It was really good. Let's talk about that fucking DIY versus the Creed brothers tag match. The crowd wasn't even into it in the beginning.
As always, with every DIY match, for some reason,
they hooked those motherfuckers by the end. Though I'll tell you that they hooked them by the end. Go ahead.
And that's what DIY has been doing pretty much virtually every week. I don't know what's not clicking when they come out. Maybe it's the entrance, or I don't know, but
the song is big trash. I will say, the song is trash.
It is. Just like the updated Creed's version is very much basura. But every single week, these boys be cooking Creed's and DIY. And honestly, Creed should have been at WrestleMania too. Fuck it. Give it to both of them. Give them a wild card.
Yeah, they both should have been in there. That, bro, Julius Creed, the man had an ankle lock, grabbed Johnny, picked his ass up for a power bomb, went back to the ankle lock. Then we had double ankle locks. Then we had smooth ass transitions into a crossface and Gargano escape. Smooth like fucking butter. Like, these dudes was cooking. And the finish to that match. See, and that's the thing. It's like, I love a definitive ending, like finishing move, you're done. I also love out of nowhere finishes like that in a great back and forth match. Like a match that's going both ways and a match that you don't know who's gonna win. And it's just like this match could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
The finish to that was genius. How Ciampa had him rolled up. Then Brutus comes over, throws him back, so then Julius has the roll up. Johnny pushes Brutus out the way, super kicks fucking Julius, and then he gets rolled back up. 1, 2, 3. Bro, that was a genius fucking ending to that tag match. Match front to back was fucking amazing, and the crowd was so into it at the end. And I think both teams really shined in that match very, very much.
I hope there's like a wild card, like a losers bracket type of business for all the teams that lost. So, no, because they got 2 teams on SmackDown, so they probably won't even do that. But hopefully, the Creeds at some point will be a premier tag team on Raw or SmackDown. So, shout out to them because they really brought it.
You really just have no care in the world about this Candice LeRae stuff, huh?
Yeah, fuck her. So Becky Lynch and Nia Jax.
Whoa! Wait, hold on. Save that. We gotta shed some light on the awesome truth before we go there.
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot.
We want to talk about finishes to a match. Absolutely outstanding. Fucking, fucking, dude, elbows Truth. Truth just falls on him. 1, 2, 3. The Truth gets up. He's like, "What happened?" Archer, if if R-Truth and Miz don't walk out of WrestleMania as tag team champions, what are we doing?
Man, there's a like a 80% chance that shit is going to happen.
Like, what are we doing? And you know how I want it to happen? I want Truth to climb a ladder and be scared as hell climbing it and just fucking. Oh my goodness! I
That's
swear.
something.
But yeah,
But,
let's go ahead and get into that Becky and Knight. That shit was lit. I don't care what nobody has to say.
Nia, ever since she been back, people want to shit on Nia, and
Talk about it.
at this point, just like Logan Paul, like the more they keep stepping into the ring, the more shots they get, they knock it out of the goddamn park. Nia Jax, ever since she been back, she been getting that, oh, she hurts people, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's wrestling. This ain't ballet. Like, she has been on a roll, on a tear. And honestly, I'm kind of upset at this point she don't have a WrestleMania match. Maybe it can change in the next couple of weeks. Who knows? I don't know where Jade Cargill hiding in the bushes. I don't know what's happening, but she's been doing fantastic work, and I appreciate her for it. And I didn't even know Nia Jax was 39. So this is literally the end of her run, most likely.
She is?
Yeah, I had to Google it.
Some of these wrestlers is low key old, bro. We don't even
Yeah.
know Priest and shit. And Shayna Baszler.
So, she's going to have a lot less years than she got going right now. So I'm appreciating the time that we have with her, because once she's gone, shit.
I mean, who is a better true heel in WWE than Nia Jax right now?
Absolutely no one.
Case closed.
Instant heat.
Talk the shit that you want. Who's a better heel? A real heel that makes you want to hate them? Maybe Dakota Kai? Slightly.
Kinda. She still get her cheers every now and then.
But Nia is a straight up heel, and she is knocking it out of the park week in and week out. And they deserved that main event spot, because that match was awesome. And I thought the manhandle slam through the table was going to be it. So when she got up, and I said, "Oh, if that's not the end, we're about to end on a crazy note." And then I saw Nia stumbling her ass over that table and Becky climbing. I said, "Oh shit, here it goes."
Oh, here you go.
Hey, too soon, bro. Duran's going through it right now. You can't be doing that.
Come on, Dre. Why would you do that?
So, yes, that table spot was amazing, absolutely incredible. I don't know if you saw the afterwards. So I saw like a fan video of Becky talking to the crowd, and she informed the crowd that that day, that Monday, she officially became a U.S. citizen, and that was really cool. And she grabbed one of her books and signed it and gave it up to someone in the crowd, and I was like, "Babyface Becky." Oh, and I need to give Becky another shout out. By the way, I need to find it. Becky deserves another shout out.
Oh, here we. I wonder for what it's for.
There you go. So in Becky's book, Becky Lynch, the man, not your average girl, she gives a little insight on the squash match with Bianca Belair from SummerSlam 2021.
Mm-hmm.
She says after she squashed Bianca, she went backstage, saw Bianca crying, feeling like her momentum had been killed, but passed it off as being happy for Becky. Becky reassured her that she'd do right by her, and her goal from that moment was to give Bianca her moment back at WrestleMania, at the following WrestleMania. which she did. And she also confirms that Vince McMahon wanted the way that the squash match went, and Becky had zero say in it.
That's crazy.
So shout out to Becky Lynch for seeing the potential and the star in Bianca Belair and making it a point from August all the way to fucking April that when we get to April, I'm giving this girl this motherfucking belt. Bless you.
Thank you.
So shout out Becky for that. But yeah, solid Monday Night Raw. Oh, and then the face-off. I don't know about you, but that Rhea and Becky face-off gave me fucking goosebumps at the end of Raw.
That was really good. Rhea is a star. Capital S, capital T, capital A, lowercase r. She's a star. Like, no doubts about it. So, yeah, I can't say nothing else besides that too.
I know that's right, Derek. I know that's right.
He loves me some Jax from Mortal Kombat. But also, real quick, a little sprinkle. I am really not feeling this Sami Zayn shit.
Bro, you know I love Sammy. I love Sammy.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
I love Sami Zayn. And I know your desk wet as fuck. I love Sami Zayn. Sammy is a wonderful, wonderful underdog. And I knew that I wasn't okay with this being Sammy's spot because the entire time before the contract signing, I'm literally thinking to myself, Sammy's going to come out, sign the contract. Gunther's going to look at it. It's going to say Chad Gable's name. Gable's going to come out. Like, I know the match is going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. But at the end of the day, what Gable says is right. This match means so much more to him. Sammy don't got history with Gunther like that. And I also don't want this to turn into a triple threat match.
No.
I want it and I hate even saying it because like I truly love Sami Zayn. He's a great underdog, baby face, just emotional investment. Like 2023 was fucking amazing for Sami Zayn, but this was Gable's time, man. And like I don't think we're gonna get this back. Like I don't think like he might, because I'll be pissed if Sammy wins. I'll be honest. I'll be pissed. Like, I'm not going to be happy about it. Like, I'll be cheering for him, but I'm not going to be happy about it. And it's because, like, that's not your spot, bro. Like, it's there's no history. Like, what's the promo package going to be for Sami Zayn and Gunther?
I need this to prove to myself that I'm main event material. Okay.
Like, we could have had a solid 3-minute promo video for Gunther. I don't want that. I don't want Chad to become a bad guy. I want the fucking crowd rallying behind him to dethrone Gunther.
And that would honestly be his moment too, like his WrestleMania moment, because right now he's not in the WrestleMania card at all. So that match in itself, like obviously would have been an instant banger, instant classic. It could have been up there with the triple threat match he had last year. And not saying that the match with Sami Zayn isn't, we just look, Sammy, we love you. We low-key getting tired of you, bro. Like, you can win your world title, you can do whatever you need to do, but this just ain't it right now.
And this is and you know what? It's the same thing as like it's almost the same as like the whole thing with The Rock, as far as like it's not that people don't want to see The Rock and Roman, it's just that people didn't want to see it at the expense of Cody. I would love to see a Gunther and Sammy match, but I don't want to see it at the expense of Chad Gable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, and like even from the last time they wrestled, Gable and Gunther, I'm like, even then, what was that, like September, October, November, one of those. Even from then, I'm like, that needs to be the WrestleMania match, unless it's Brock Lesnar, which Gable would have to move the fuck over for that one. But
Sorry.
yeah, I think he would understand that. But that's clearly not a thing. So yeah, it sucks, man. It really fucking sucks that we can't do it. It's horrible. And I think Sammy might get some backlash for it.
Yeah, like I don't know where the direction is going to go after WrestleMania. You know, either typical, Sami Zayn underdog story. Maybe he goes heel after the loss if he loses. I don't know. It's a back and forth right now. So honestly, I wouldn't even have been upset if Sammy was added to the triple threat or added as a triple threat for the world title. That would have been nice. That would have been a nice little here you go for all the work that you do and stuff like that. Just with
Wouldn't have
Gunther,
thought twice about it.
yeah, with Gunther, just like
And you want to know why we wouldn't have thought twice about it? Because the shit between Drew and Rollins, it don't hit home. It don't hit the heart the way that the shit did with that man talked about his daughter. Like nothing Drew and Seth is doing is get like you can't add Gunther to that match. Like it has to be a one-on-one. Like he got to get his lick back.
for real.
So yeah, it's I don't know. It sucks because yeah, I love Sami Zayn, love him, but this ain't your time. This ain't your time.
A little bit of breaking news before we try to finish this bracket. Looks like Okada's a new Continental champion.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Which I don't know. Like I don't understand that. Is he just the AEW Continental champion? Is he now the new Ring of Honor and New Japan champion?
No, I think it's just the AEW Continental.
So I thought that title was only if you had 3. You know what?
Don't even try to understand, bro.
Oh, here we go. So
Why are you gonna do that to Duran again?
it's all right. So what I tried, I thought you was. So what I tried to do was go based off of memory and also off of like
Memory. There was 16 of them.
Last week. No. Trust me. I was going through a whole bunch I had to basically redo the whole thing over again. But I've kind of hit a roadblock, no NXT. So I'll show you what's going on. And unfortunately, Daniel, we're at a crossroads and you just got to make a choice right now. So before we hit that Sweet 16, we got to dial it back and hit rewind to number 25 of the 32. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in just a second. I could have just redid it, but unfortunately, at this point, and right now, yeah, there's probably some wild cards that's still in there that shouldn't be in there, but whatever. Daniel,
go fuck yourself. Duran, this is your time to come back, sir. You're involved here. There's no more recap.
Nah, I'm leaving again because this is your match. Then
nah, you gotta choose too, Duran. Like, cause
it's Kofi. It's Kofi. I can't let the black people down. It's Kofi. No. Matter of fact, it's not Kofi. The moment, and Kofi won the best moment. The moment is Kofi. The match is Shawn and Kurt. Bell to bell, the match is Shawn and Kurt.
I'm not even going to front. He put his thumbs up. I think he agrees as well. Like Kofi Mania, that moment itself, probably best moment all time. One of the best moments all time in WrestleMania history. As far as the match itself, I don't remember much of it because my mind just automatically connects to the end. But Yeah, Kurt and Michaels from Bell to Bell was a banger that we wouldn't like. Fuck it, we already know what I'm saying. Let's get on. So we're gonna go with that.
Come on. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm Charlotte and Oscar.
okay. So yeah, this is basically what's going to get eliminated next because, like I said, certain stuff that should have been eliminated before still stuck around. And yeah, so here's where we are. We're about to be into the Sweet 16 in just a few. Whoa, shit.
Old head's got to go. Sorry.
Steamboat and Savage?
It's great.
I don't know. That's like one of the best IC title matches, technically, I guess.
Yeah. Duran, where the fuck are you?
I can't choose. I'm gonna choose Rock versus Ricky Steamboat, so that way I get the best of both worlds. Okay, so
One of these matches I go back and watch every couple of years. One of them I do not.
I mean, we already know you're talking about WrestleMania 17, but I can always watch that Randy Savage versus Ricky Steamboat match at any time in my life. So,
It was great. It was great.
It was and is great. And the story behind it, no. You know what? I'll just say 17.
I'll be the lone wolf in voting in Savage and Steamboat, but WrestleMania 17 moves on. And then I think that was going on because Batista. All right. So Sweet
I don't
16.
know if I would have chosen that, but
I just know that from last time that was the one that moved up and we eliminated
Okay.
Batista and Undertaker.
Sweet 16, Hell in the Cell. Hell in the fucking cell. Duran?
That's 2 count of all time. Whoa, we got Valentina Feroz. She joined our Instagram live.
What?
Shout out to her. Yeah, Valentina.
Shout out to her. Jay down there networking.
He's trying, man. It's
Trying.
all because he knows Jay, and Jay's basically Jay and
Jay
Dre.
knows everybody.
Yeah, Jay knows everybody, so now Dre knows everybody.
Valentina, for the record, I normally look better than this. I'm in a hotel in California, okay? Just don't judge the look and the sound off of this episode.
Valentina, for the record, I'm always ugly. Anyways,
I got nothing for the record.
I'm never gonna meet her in person. Hell in the Cell.
Hell in the Cell, the greatest false finish in history.
Halana Cell. We need a Spanish representative on this podcast. Like someone in the corner speaking Spanish, saying everything that we say. Except nigga.
Bell to bell?
Oh,
It's easy for you, Dre?
not necessarily, because I know we just put in Rock and Austin in 17. I'm not trying to have all 3 Rock and Austin matches up there, but at the same time, I can't just sit here and lie and choose something else based off of that. But this is honestly like a tough choice.
It is. I was in the building for one of them. One of them was the best match of the whole night.
Like these ladies dead went at it. And I just also I'm gonna say with this list, I do not like the fact that they don't have Charlotte Flair versus Rhea. Maybe this is not an updated list, but they took a big L.
Be. Yeah, they didn't have the tag match from WrestleMania. They didn't have Roman and Cody. They didn't have it can't be updated.
So you don't leave Dutchess County, you're 1,000. Oh my God.
You don't leave Dutchess County. I literally
Derek,
Duran.
Derek, I don't got the time like you bitches do. And I said you bitches. So fuck both of you.
I'm like, I leave Dutchess County. I go to Florida sometimes. I'm going to Philly in a couple weeks.
Well, you'll probably Durana have a pop up, randomly.
No,
But
the fuck I ain't.
I got a
so
whole crew. I'm going on a couples cruise with Derek in September.
sir,
October, one of those.
I'm seeing you in New Orleans. I don't stop it.
I think I'm gonna go bell to bell. I'm gonna go with the women.
Okay.
I
Duran.
don't feel good about it. It's begrudgingly, absolutely begrudgingly.
I'm gonna say, shut up, Derek. I don't care. Defending themselves via typing. I don't care. I'm gonna go with the women because I feel like even though I did enjoy 19, we need some women representation. And I feel like 17 and 18 were a lot better than 19, even though I enjoyed the shit out of 19.
I did too. I love that match.
Great
Didn't
match,
know
absolutely great
didn't,
match.
at the time did not know that would be Austin's last match. I think
No clue.
my mom was like, "Oh, uh, yeah, he might be going away for a long time." I'm like, "Mom, what you talking about?" This man stayed retired for 20 years. Crazy. All right, Michaels and Jericho,
Absolutely.
Mike Hillis.
Brett,
Austin.
Brett and Austin.
We already know it's Brent's. Yeah.
Oh,
Shawn Michaels. Both of these
bell
brackets.
bell to bell. It's Shawn and Cena. The moment is Flair and Shawn, but the bell to bell, that was a fucking clinic. This one and the night after. Yeah, Shawn and Cena. Absolutely. I think this was honestly this I think John Cena's best matches, bell to bell, are Cena or are Michaels and AJ Styles.
One of those Punk matches is up there too. I think that
Oh
Monday
yeah,
night.
Money in the Bank. And the Money in the Bank one, yeah, the fucking random pile driver on
Yep.
Raw. I was like, what the fuck?
I might have to go with Cena and Michaels as well too. That was
Yeah,
from bell to bell. Even though I'm sorry, I love you will live in infamy.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'll go Cena Michaels.
Cena
Also,
McKenna.
Derek, I don't know if I'll ever meet you in person
Oh,
either, but hello.
this I'm gonna go Edge and Foley. I have to go Edge and Foley.
Shawn Michaels in the last three of these Sweet Six top whatever. You already know what I'm saying.
I wonder why, Dre. Could you fill me in on why? Could you just let me know why Shawn Michaels is in that many?
Here we go.
You voted him in all these matches. So Edge and
No,
Foley.
no, 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 no,
Daniel's
no.
about to pull a Marilyn
Why?
Manson and suck himself off.
No. I don't know how this is sucking myself off. I'm just saying
Oh
that
my
Shawn
God.
Michaels has
Shawn
all
Michaels
these
is the
matches
greatest of all time.
because
God, Sean's
first
dead.
of all,
Sean, God.
if someone doesn't agree with me that Shawn Michaels is the greatest of all time, that is their prerogative. That's fine.
Oh my God.
I'm saying that there's a debate for the greatest of all time. Debate for Mr. WrestleMania, there's no fucking debate for it, and this is exactly why.
Just put some spit on your hands first. Good lord. Anyways.
I don't know why I can't just
Oh my God.
just talk about why he has the nickname, but go off, sis.
Hey, my nigga, quit glazing. God damn.
What's going on with y'all right now?
Anyways,
I don't know what I'm catching all these strays for. I was just trying to talk about why he's Mr. WrestleMania, and I'm getting attacked. You know, guy want to be quiet all the podcasts. He wants to just come in and talk about my glazing. So what if I'm glazing? All right, sir.
Oh my God. Now we're getting worse.
now you
So
King
what if
Krispy Kreme.
there's some
Yep.
guck going on out here? All right?
What? What?
And
Hope
I'm quiet
nobody's
for
in the
most
hallway
of
of this hotel.
that. I mean, they heard that's crazy.
What's going on right
I'm
now?
quiet for most of this goddamn show because I work every fucking day and I ain't got time for watch wrestling. And when I try to watch wrestling, it's always random parts that Instagram want to upload.
Whew.
You don't got to. I'm saying you don't have to be quiet and disappear. You know.
I have nothing to offer, so I tend not to just be here. It makes no sense. You just want me to look at you, motherfuckers, as you guys talk with each other. That defeats the fucking purpose.
All right, what do you think about these two, Dre?
I like to see the look on your face. Lesnar and Angle for me.
Hey, yo.
You heard him. Duran, what do you think? Was there an angle or the stack and smash and stack?
You know what? We're just gonna go right through because the alliteration is hard. It gave
It's
you a random
hard.
list.
It's hard.
Sir.
Yep. And Dre's the one with boys on his shirt. What do you like, Dre? Boys.
Oh, testify.
Audio.
Oh, here we go. So now we're going to choose
Angle.
which one. All right, thank you. That match was all that.
Ayo, Daniel, go off, sis.
Why are we doing this?
Sean's first world title versus Bianca's first world title.
Oh, that's both of your favorites right there. Which one are you going to go for? The culture?
You was in the video for Bianca.
Bianca did get me on WrestleMania, but there was most of my life. This match on the left is my favorite match of all time.
And you got memorabilia from WrestleMania 12 from that match. I just made that up, but it just sounds right.
I literally have the WrestleMania 12 Funko Pop on my desk.
Oh, that's close enough. So yeah, I was right.
If the match on the left didn't exist, I would have never loved the match on the right. The match on the left helped me really understand what wrestling is. So what I won't have right without left. It's got to be the Iron Man. I wouldn't have the right without the left. That Iron Man match alone literally changed the course of my entire life. As weird as dramatic as that may sound to some people, like I watch that match once a year and it's a fucking masterpiece that they pulled off in 96 to keep a crowd engaged for an hour in 96. Yeah, I can't. Bell to bell. Yeah, I'm going with Iron Man. Will definitely not judge anyone who chooses otherwise, because obviously you know how I feel about the match on the right. So
Otherwise, I'm be honest. I've never fully watched the one on the left.
that's fair.
I fully watched the one on the right, so I'm gonna go with the one on the right.
Dre?
I think we got cops outside and Mexican patrol. I don't know what the fuck going on, but usually that shit like that would mean where you at, Daniel. But this is honestly tough, but I will go it like this. And both matches are supreme, obviously. They all got everything going on with every single one of them. I think for me, and this is unexpected for me because, like, yeah, I get emotional with some wrestling moments. I was not expecting to get emotional with Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
That meant something, bro.
I sure enough did. And I felt it. Pause in my throat. Pause. And, you know.
Listen, y'all saw me. Y'all know me. It's the whole reason I even got on WrestleMania, bro. Like, I didn't expect to get emotional. Like, I knew I'd really feel happy, but like, when the bell rang and Michael Cole talked about the first time two black women are main eventing WrestleMania, and then they're getting emotional, that's when I knew. I was like, oh shit, I'm in for a fucking roller coaster right now.
And I don't even know how long the match was. It could have been 10 minutes for all I know. I just know they fucking brought it from top to bottom. I know we
Bro,
shit on Sasha a lot, but she pulled her weight in that match. Bianca pulled her weight, and that was probably one of the two, if not the best, greatest woman match I've ever seen. Period. So,
you were there for that, right?
not for because this is night one. No, not for night one. Night two, I
Oh,
was
you were
there.
there night two. Yeah,
But I
yes, please send it through. Send it through. I'm more than okay with it.
Yamka. So 26 versus OG Money in the Bank.
One of them is a lot more memorable than the other. Sean and Taker.
Yeah, Sean and Taker.
Sean and Takai. Yeah, let's keep that going.
Let's keep it rolling.
All right. Oscar and Ripley.
No.
You're gonna go with Hogan and Vince.
Yeah.
It's like a buy round. Either way. The triple threat versus Shane and Vince. WrestleMania 30 versus Yesumania versus Linda McMahon, Yoka. You know what would have been awesome for this match? McMahon versus McMahon. Because this is literally when WWE bought WCW. You know how
Yeah.
NWO and DX came out and fought each other unnecessarily for no reason? They should have had a WWE versus, well, not versus, but they should have had like a WWE and WCW like clash during this match. And, from the ashes, Vince and Shane do their rounds and, all that shit. But it was a great match anyway.
Fuck, man. What do you think, Trey?
I was literally just thinking about it. Wasn't expecting McMahon and McMahon to be a great match, but I think overall this WrestleMania, like, not only was it a great match, it told a story, and then obviously we got the phenomenal ending to it. When I was watching it live, I don't know if I remember it being a great match, but when I watched it back a couple of times, I was like, damn, this is a great match. So I might have to go with the triple threat.
Yeah, I'll agree. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I had to put my son to sleep.
No problem, sir.
Like go to bed, sleep, or he was getting loud and you had to.
The answer is yes.
17 versus the triple threat of Angle, Benoit, and Jericho.
I'm gonna go 17. I
17.
understand whoever chooses the other side.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
17 for me. 18 versus Brock and Reigns with the Seth cash-in.
I vote Arn Anderson, 18.
18.
18. Didn't we vote out Angle and... No, we didn't. Never mind.
No, we didn't.
We're gonna say Sean and Kurt.
Yeah, I already knew that was going to go on.
Rock and
Hogan. Yeah.
Rock and Hogan.
Rock and Hogan got eliminated before, but
I'm not gonna lie. 18 had some bangers. 18 had some bangers.
18 is very underrated.
Just had a whack main event.
Hell in a Cell, because 25
I'm
still
gonna go.
in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hell in the Cell.
Halana. I'm gonna go with Banks and I'm about to say Banks and Sasha.
I love you, Edge and Foley.
I
love this match.
I'm gonna go LT Foley.
Oh, now it's on Daniel.
I literally just watched the documentary, the WWE Untold on Edge and Foley.
Is it the blacks or is it the charcoal?
It's the charcoal.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck, man.
Edge and Foley going to the next round.
Fuck, man. That was shitty.
17
Yikes.
versus 18.
Duran, you go ahead and go first, pal. This one's on you. Yeah, nigga, your turn's up. Yep, this is yep. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead, go to the bathroom. I'll be back. All right, don't you worry.
Might as well. I got no excuse. Bye, nigga.
All right, I choose.
Don't you, sir? If you don't get your ass back over here, don't pull that shit now.
Nah, there's never gonna be a choice.
What you say? Get your ass back over here right now and choose between these rock matches. All right.
Nah, Dre, you're here. You can choose.
You're right. I'll choose.
Nope, Duran better stop because Duran couldn't wait to keep telling me when to. Oh yeah, Daniel, this is you, Daniel. Go ahead, yeah, you gotta choose, Daniel. Blah blah. No, nigga, this is your turn, and you
It's
gotta
easier.
do it.
That's great, but I'm not Mr. Emotionally. I'm emotionally invested. I ain't like you.
You better stop
Nah, bro.
diverting and choose.
Go ahead, bro. This is you. This is on you.
$17.
Ooh.
The betrayal to the stare down at 18. The betrayal to that Toronto crowd.
Yeah, but 17 was the start of us getting 18 and 19. 17.
Okay. I actually I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree with you.
17.
God, Rockin' Hogan's good though, ain't it?
Enjoy, Daniel.
I think he's going to choose Angle and Michaels.
I think he's going to choose Flair because he talks about the streak a lot. So he might choose the streak over the pound for pound better match.
Is he going for the bell to bell, or is he going for Arn Anderson?
That's a great question. Glock Anderson.
Glock Anderson at his peak.
Don't forget, Arn spelled backwards is NRA, all right? Don't forget.
Blessed be the purge and our founding fathers.
Honestly, I'm gonna go with 18.
Wow.
I am gonna go with 18.
Well, perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane. I'm going to go with Michaels and Angle. Duran, it's on you.
Oh, I already said 18.
Oh, you did? Well,
Yeah,
perhaps.
that's why I said 18, and that's why I knew Daniel was going to choose 18.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
To me, it's a little bit of an upset, but okay. This is going on.
Well, when's the last time you watched that Taker and Flair, bro?
I don't know. I got to double back on it. Pause.
Triple threat.
Michael Cena.
You said that too quickly, you dick.
Undertaker. Viking. The guy.
Zachariah? Sorry, I just seen my son with no shirt on. It looks like he was standing on something. I'm gonna go triple threat.
Intriguing. WrestleMania moves on. Uh,
I'm gonna say Shawn and Jericho because Shawn's been getting the bad rub for these past three choices.
But it's okay because 25 is still in the building.
yeah.
Give me the women.
I'm gonna go Michael's Jericho.
Oh,
I love the women, but I still don't. I'm kind of bitter about that match ending. All right, finally
come
Hogan
on,
and
bro. Come on. Easy for me. Not even close.
I know Daniel's gonna say Brett, so that's one for Brett. I'm gonna say Angle and Brock.
Really?
wow, wow. Okay,
That's that's something.
just put me in the fisticuffs of shit, huh?
That's Dre, I understand that you love Brock. Like, I'm sorry, we have to talk about this. Like, do we understand the caliber? Think about the year, think about what they did belt to belt, and then think about what that led to.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. With both of these matches, it's crazy. So that's why I'm emotionally invested with both of them. Fuck. I'm gonna say something real quick, actually. And you know what? So I'm gonna go with 13. I love this WrestleMania 19 match. I honestly like Angle's and Brock's SummerSlam rematch. Even though
I
Angle
agree, 100%.
even though Angle won, and I don't like that. I did
I
like their
like their
SummerSlam match.
SmackDown Iron Man match more.
Yeah, that the Iron Man match was top tier. Obviously the best
Mm.
match they ever had.
Oh
But yeah,
yeah, that's a fucking match.
but this Bret Hart Stone Cold submission match with Ken Shamrock and all that, that was like that's literally was on the cover of the VHS Stone Cold DVD
It,
VHS that I had from back in the day. So
it was ahead of its time.
um, we got a choice for Brock and Angle from King Z. Let me just say that.
It's Zachariah, bro.
Yeah, I don't. My mind just. Let me just say King Z because my brain is fried. 17 for me.
17.
17.
Moving on. Let's get it
Oh,
out.
we're in the final four. Hell in
Yeah.
a cell.
Triple threat. I couldn't even say that word.
What triple threat?
Wait, what triple threat?
The Hell in a Cell because it was initially a triple threat because Sean. I'm just gonna say it was a triple threat because Sean.
Well, now we got a triple threat.
Same.
You
I have
choose.
bell to bell. Bell to bell. What came after the lead up? All combined.
You know, it's crazy you said that, and it applies to both of these matches.
No, because the after does not apply to the triple threat match. Right,
Well, I
Dre?
think it's mainly because Daniel Bryan broke his freaking neck and
Daniel
broke.
Bryan's first opponent was Kane.
Yeah. But it was a movement. It was a moment.
It was a moment. This thing led to like this was like a 4-year straight moment.
But okay. So with point to what Duran is saying, like before Daniel Bryan, we was literally forced to do whatever, and after this we still had to be forced to do whatever Vince McMahon said. But this was like the first real big premier change that we've had to a big main event. This wasn't supposed to happen. It was supposed to be Randy Orton versus Batista, babyface Batista. Yeah, we shitted on all of that. So I think this was the first time that we've had a seismic change, and then now our voice was heard, and kind of years after that we've kind of led the charge, and certain people getting shifted to right now WrestleMania 40 10 years later. Like, we wasn't supposed to get that. Supposed to get Rock and Roman, babyface Rock, whatever. Here comes Cody, we want Cody. LA Knight, we want LA Knight. It's so I think this Daniel Bryan yes movement started a lot for the next 10 years, but I don't know. It's a tough call. We thinking best WrestleMania matches over everything else. So, which was the best match? Fuck everything else.
If we're going better match, then we're gonna go with the Bret and Stone Cold. If we're going better match, if we're going,
That's what the bracket is. Best WrestleMania matches.
all right, then.
Brett and Austin's definitely a better match.
All right, then let's go. Let's go, Brett and Austin.
All right,
Come on,
18.
bro. Come on, bro.
25 is way better than 18.
Y'all eliminating Clark Anderson?
Yeah. Don't shoot me, Mr. Anderson. We got you this far.
17 versus.
Oh.
I already see where this is going to. So yeah, good luck, guys.
You know where this is going.
Yep.
You know what's
Give me Hell in a
crazy?
Cell.
It's gonna be both Undertaker matches.
Yep.
Oh
Let me just.
no, it's not. It's not. You know what? This the end is for Daniel.
It's 25.
25. For
Wow, I did not see that. I thought you were about to do the other one.
No.
All right, enjoy, Daniel.
me. Final round. Undertaker Triple H. Hmm.
25 ran, so 28 could walk. There would be no 28 without 25. 28 would literally mean nothing without 25. The entrances, the big fight feel to 25. Taker never beating Shawn. I have to go 25. I can't not go 25. 25 was the start of his run of 26, 27, and 28. None of that happens without the greatness that 25 was. 25, think about the face, the facial expression that The Undertaker had when Shawn kicked out of that tombstone. That is an image that will live until till the end of time. Shawn Michaels displaying that he will do whatever it takes to win that fucking match and beat that streak. Because Taker could never get the job done with Shawn before. He was willing to win by countout. Shawn had to go through that for 27 and 28 to literally mean any goddamn thing. Bell to bell, 25, and that's my final answer. And I've actually watched both of these matches within the last 2 months.
So I wholeheartedly agree to everything you're saying. I just want to say with 28, I mean, that obviously kicked off the back-to-back-to-back matches with the end of an era to 28. But 28 had his own little storyline that not many people talk about. Obviously, like, this whole thing started with Shawn Michaels losing and everything like that. But people forget the fact, WrestleMania 27, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
That Triple H beat the dog shit out of The Undertaker.
He didn't walk out of the arena.
This man was carried out of 27.
Carried
out of Atlanta in a stretcher or whatever you want to call it. And Undertaker was out for a year. Beat that nigga so bad, he had to cut his hair. He came out that night with a mohawk, took his hood off. We was like, what the fuck?
That's a fact.
And it wasn't only just, oh, I'm going to, defend, my friend and stuff like that. This was Undertaker like, look, I got to get my leg back.
You're right.
Even though I won the battle, I surely didn't win the war.
You're
and
right.
He had to get to the biggest stage with the most dangerous match with this nigga that he retired 2 years ago as the referee. Man, I just got goosebumps talking about it. Shit.
I ain't mad at you, Dre. I ain't mad one bit, bro.
Let me go.
The way
Let me
you
do
just the way you just explained that.
that monologue. Yeah, like, oh
I ain't
man.
mad at you. I ain't mad at you, pimp. Damn. Damn.
Ah, I'm sorry. It might be favoritism.
Don't apologize, sir. The way you just explained that, I don't want to hear a damn sorry. I want you to say it with your chest. That's what I want you to do.
Ah, damn. Deron, what are your thoughts? What you feeling?
Only because I gotta go to bed soon.
Yeah, this is the last one anyway.
Like Dre said, 27. Because that was Triple H's whole thing going into 28. He was like, I beat you, but I didn't beat you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the definitive. I beat you, but I didn't beat you. And
He was right.
Undertaker was like, all right, you get one more shot. And then there's the promos with Shawn. Where Undertaker's like, I know you can't beat me. You can ask him. He couldn't beat me. And then Shawn is like,
You can't do it.
yeah, he's like, I'm sorry, Hunter, you can't do it. Like he's calling him first name basis. He's like, I'm sorry, Hunter, you can't do it. But 25 was just the Slammy Awards.
I think 25 bell to bell was better to me. Like
25, the Slammy Awards, and then him popping up at Elimination Chamber, and then Undertaker showing up the next night with the kick mark still on his face, the yellow imprint kick mark.
Yeah, because also burnt as hell too.
Yeah, because he looked like he had jaundice or something, that yellow footprint on his face. And he was like, bro, you just gonna do that to me? All right, I'll see you at WrestleMania. And Shawn was like, I need to beat you. Like,
bell to bell, just 25 bell to bell. I think bell to bell was better than 28.
And then the entrance with the Heaven versus Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Shawn coming down.
Mm-hmm.
And then these three walk out of Hell in a Cell together, not playing, and turn around at the stage and look at the crowd. It's truly end of an era. And it was an end of an era.
Daniel is right. 25 rants splash stepped. So 28 can walk, but 28 carried this banister all on its own. I'm gonna say 28.
Well, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next week. But all right. Daniel, you're right. 25 did it, so 28 can do everything else. This is honestly
28 was a beautiful bow on top of the cake.
Yeah. And it was everything that we needed, from the violence to physical violence to the storytelling. Damn. Come on. I can't keep talking about it because I'm just getting pulled, tug of war every single way.
I literally watched both of these like very recently. Both of them. There was like a week stretch where I watched 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah.
All right. I got to choose as we are an hour and 30 minutes in. So officially 25.
Dre, wait, what?
I chose WrestleMania 25.
I thought you chose 28.
No. Undertaker and Michaels.
Check. Can you hear me?
Dre,
Yeah.
I thought Jay chose 28.
I can't hear nothing. Okay.
No, I chose 25. That's because it's number one at the top. So yeah.
Oh, why the fuck? Oh, why were we so waiting on what Duran was gonna say? I thought you.
Oh no, Duran chose 28, and then I had just had to pull the trigger because I was just so conflicted. And
Oh, okay. I feel better now. All right.
yeah,
When
I
y'all
was
stay blessed, stay prayed up. It was fun tuning in. I'm still here though. Zachariah, thank you. Tell your friends, please come back next week, Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Same 3D time, same 3D channel.
yeah. Maybe next week we'll talk
Is that
about
gonna be the next one? Booties of wrestling?
Yeah, you don't get me killed.
I won't. You'll be home. We can talk about the butt.
We're gonna go right into it right now. This is a
You better
2 hour
around
episode.
Get it
This
off
is
the screen.
This is a 2 hour.
Get it off the screen.
Cut it.
Alexa
Cut
Bliss,
it.
get it off the
What y'all
screen.
choosing?
cut
You
it.
said Dakota Kai earlier. Dakota Kai moving on to the next round. Is Brandy Rose or is it Layla? Is it goddamn Cody Rose with Black History Month? It's all over again.
Cut it. Jay, cut it. Jay.
We gotta
Damn
respect the
hard.
Rose family.
Damn
We gotta
hard,
go with
Dre.
Layla. Layla,
Hard.
Brandy Rose is a queen. All right, is it Brandon J?
Trey, turn it on.
All right.
He
All
said
right.
the fishnets now. Zachariah said the fishnets now.
Nah, end this, because yeah,
We gotta go. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
We ain't doing that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect the gifts. The gifts threw me off. I thought it was about to be pictures.
I didn't even know that was crazy.
The gifts threw me
That
off.
was crazy.
We're talking about it next week.
Gonna bookmark it. That's gonna be on the oh boy. All right, ladies
All
and
right,
gentlemen.
gentlemen.
Thank you for tuning in. Obviously, like Daniel said, same 3D time, same 3D channel. Next Wednesday at 8 p.m. We will be back here doing the same old business, discussing wrestling as it is, and then probably play some games afterwards. So thank you. Obviously, if you're joining in on YouTube and everywhere else, thank you for following us. Thank you, people who joined in on Instagram. Shout out Valentina Feroz, watching in for a little bit. Maybe
Love
we
that.
can get her on an episode one day. So
Oh, that would be super dope.
very much so. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. And you can find us everywhere. Just look at the things below. We're literally everywhere. So, all right, peeps. Blessed be the purge. Y'all have a good night.